Hey there, friends. Well, today I am going to be decorating my front porch for Halloween. It's going to be so short and simple that at the end of this video, I'm going to tack on a fun little recipe that I made last Halloween that'll be perfect for those school parties or last minute treats. So let me grab a couple decorations and let's head on out front. Okay, real quick, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to decorate. I have this little ceramic jack-o'-lantern that is so precious. These two little pumpkin lights that I got at the Dollar Tree. This one I got at Walmart, and it does like a strobe light effect. I have this little trick-or-treat door hanger and this sign that says boo, and then our Dollar Tree pumpkin. Believe it or not, I haven't changed anything. Couple of my mums aren't doing too good. I need to get those in the ground. I believe they're root bound. That one is doing pretty good. And this one over here is doing pretty good. But I only have a few things to decorate with. I just put out enough things to welcome in the little trick-or-treaters. So let me go ahead and put those in place. The first thing that I'm going to do is hang up the boo sign. Next, I'm going to put the little jack-o'-lantern on the table. Okay, now I told you when I bought this black lantern house that I had some ideas for Halloween. What I'm going to do is put this flickering light on the inside, and whenever it's Halloween night, I'm going to turn it around, turn on the light, and it'll look like a little haunted house. Now I'm going to put one of these little pumpkin lights inside of the jack-o'-lantern. Now I'm not sure if that's going to be too much flickering lights. I may have to move the little jack-o'-lantern somewhere else, but for now I'm going to leave them right there together. I'll come back out tonight and I'll show you what it all looks like after dark. But for now, I'm going to leave that facing forward with the fall bow and the fall ribbon. Now, I'm just going to put the other little plastic pumpkin in place and I'll be finished. Now, I'll be able to tell more this evening. I don't know if I want to put it back over here where I had it. Let me show you what that looks like. The way that our driveway is, I think that if I set it there, they'll be able to see it from the road because it will be lit up and flickering. So more than likely that's where that is going to stay. Now the only thing I have left is the little trick-or-treat sign. Okay, here is how everything ended up. Over here beside the door, I put the little jack-o'-lantern there to add, because after dark, that will add some flickering light to that area. And then over here, I just left the little pumpkin that was there. I'll turn the little house around and it'll be flickering like a haunted house. I hung the little trick-or-treat sign on the chair, and then we will have the little plastic jack-o'-lantern there. So that will spread everything out evenly on the porch. It's very simple, but I think it's enough to let the kiddos know to come and get their candy. Well, I tried to film the night view for you, but our lamppost is on and our motion sensor at the garage kicked on. So I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it on the camera. It looks really cute in person though. Okay, well that's going to do it for my simple Halloween decor. We used to go all out for Halloween. Now I just put enough little touches out there to let the kiddos know that they're welcome to come here and get their treats. This Halloween, my son and his wife are gonna stop by. They like to dress up and hand out the candy. And my daughter will be bringing over my grandbabies, Evelyn and Emmett. This will be Evelyn's second Halloween. She's gonna be a little butterfly. And Emmett, this will be his very first Halloween, and he's gonna be a little mouse. So it ought to be a fun time. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video by sharing that recipe that I promised you, and it is for my 13 by 9 Frankentreat. It's a big Rice Krispie treat that looks like Frankenstein. It's so fun to make, and along with the recipe, I'm sharing with you some of my secret bonus tips on how to achieve the best Rice Krispie treat ever. I'd love to know how you plan to spend your Halloween this year. Do you celebrate? Do you not celebrate? Either way is just fine with me, but I would love to hear from you down below in the comments. Well, I'm gonna stop talking so that you can check out this recipe, and I look so forward to spending more time with you in the next one. And don't forget, before you leave, the best way to show your support for this channel is just to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Welcome, my fellow Halloween enthusiasts and heart-filled fiends, to a ghoulishly delightful adventure in the kitchen. Today, we're conjuring up something not so scary but incredibly yummy. The big Frankenstein Rice Krispie treat. Plus, I've got 5 spooktacular tips to help you craft the absolute best marshmallow treats for this Halloween or any time of the year. So grab your apron and let's get started with tip number 1. That's right, when it comes to the best marshmallow to Rice Krispie ratio, you need to use a scale to weigh out exactly 16 ounces of regular sized jet puffed marshmallows. Tip number 2, the butter is an important ingredient that adds to the creamy taste of this recipe, so don't be scared to use the best. Now place 6 tablespoons of this delectable butter in a cauldron, a large heavy bottom pot over a low-medium heat. While that's melting, slice off another slab of the butter and thoroughly coat a 13 by 9 dish. Now that the butter is melting and the dish is ready, measure out 7 scoops of Rice Krispies and set that aside. Back at your pot, combine all of the marshmallows with the butter. Now is a great time to make sure you have your green food coloring close by. You'll be using it for your monster's ghoulish complexion. Now don't be in a rush. Be patient, my fiend. Slowly swirling and stirring the sticky concoction is a must. When it begins to come together with several big lumps, go ahead and stir in a big squeeze of the green coloring. That now brings us to tip number 3. Remove your goo from the heat before it's completely melted. You want a lumpy texture as you continue to stir. This will ensure a rich and creamy treat. It's time! Stir in the rice cereal until it's completely coated with the marshmallowy goodness. And that's where the real magic starts. Now add the mix to the prepared dish and begin to spread it evenly. Most recipes will suggest that you butter your hands to keep it from sticking. You can see that just doesn't work. I think we better use tip number 4 to eliminate this mess. Wetting your hands is the magical solution to this sticky nightmare. Now you can begin pressing your marshmallow treat firmly into the dish, and we can easily start bringing this monster to life. I want to share that I found this design inspiration from the real farmhouse on Pinterest. Now for tip number 5. When decorating your treats, always use quality chocolate. I always get mine from Hobby Lobby. You'll need around 1 cup and melt them in the microwave at 30-second intervals or melt in a double boiler. Now once your chocolate is melted, start with the hair, and perfection is definitely not necessary. Now to add the final touches that will really bring them to life. Don't forget those eyes, the windows to his sweet, sweet soul. There you have it, a monstrously tasty big Frankenstein Rice Krispie treat. With these 5 tips, you're sure to create the absolute best marshmallow treats that even Dr. Frankenstein himself would be proud of. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, happy haunting and happy snacking. Bye!